Hey guys, it's me Unknown Defeat 64 and today I'm gonna play Harvey's Box in the Cube Escape Collection, which is the fourth game. The fourth part or the fourth game. The achievements here are Smoked Fish, Peekaboo, Domino's Expert, Back in the Box, You Died, Escape the Box, a Feather, and a Familiar Melody. So let's start. 1969. Where am I going? Let's look to the left. Here we can pay attention that there are parts of the drawings on the wall of the box. And we can note that there are some of the parts here are missing. So we need to look to collect them. But where are they? I will show you. Let's look to the right and take out the first duct tape from behind the stem of the glass. Now let's look to the right, and from behind the dominoes, we take out the second duct tape. Now let's look to the right again and bring our gaze closer to the matchboxes. From the bottom box, we can take out the third duct tape. Now let's leave the approach and look to the right again. And look closer to the fruit in the corner on the left. From behind it we take out the fourth duct tape. Now let's move back and bring our gaze closer to the parts of the drawings on the wall. Here we need to arrange the assembled duct tape. The assembled duct tape. The assembled ducts of the tape in the correct order. Now let's pay attention to the height of the spikes in the picture of the fruit above. We need to leave the approach and turn our gaze onto the fruit. Here we need to extend the spikes to the height indicated in the figure. So let's click on the fruit. Now let's click on the fruit and look into the opened fruit. Here we can see a staircase, so we need to go down here. Open the box, and we find what is this place? I need to get out of here. And now we are. Sorry for this. Now where were we? So we found ourselves in the box again. Maybe something has changed, but we've got an achievement back in the box. Now let's look to the right, bringing our gaze closer to the drawings. And now we need to remember the location of the melody notes. So let's move back and look to the left. Here we need to look closer to the comb. Before we will do this, here we can get the achievement A Familiar Melody. For this we need to sorry for this. Now so to get the achievement A Familiar Melody, we need to play the melody C. C D this wait. If something will I'll go wrong and you did by accident double I'll click on it. You can always erase it by this arrow that I used now. G E D C and we've got the achievement A Familiar Melody. Now let's move back. Oh, and if you can recognize this melody, now for those who don't know this melody was for this melody is from the game Cube Escape Theater when trading Robert Eugene and Tonic the recipe for which is in the which is in and the grandfather's pocket in the game Cube Escape Birthday. But to this two parts we will go later. Now, we to continue our completion and to continue our walkthrough, we need to play B B B B B. Wait. Sorry for this. No, let's continue. Did hashtag A B D. No, wait, A B D B. And we've got now a silver key. So now we need to move away from the knife and look closer to the lock on the box and open it. And we can open it with the silver key. Now we received. Here we need to take out the knife, now add the cigar and the paper from the box. On the if we open the top box of matches, now we can take the match. So let's light it now on the box, and we have now lighted match. Now let's move back and look to the right. Here, using a knife, we need now to make an incision in a marked place on the wall of the box. And this way we can get at the achievement Peekaboo. If we click on the pagan that appears and remember now we can see notes. So we need to remember them. So let's turn around and click on the dominoes. Here we need to lay out the dominoes on the darkened outline and get another paper. After we lay after we lay out the dominoes in the right order, now we get this way the achievement dominoes expert. So let's start not doing it. Why this isn't working? Maybe I need to do it again. 2, 2, 3. Wait, 3, 2. 5, 3. 5, 3, 1, 6, 6, 4, 4, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 1, 5, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 4, 1, 4. Now it worked. Now we need to tear off this paper and move out. And move away. Now let's look to the left and take away the spoon lid and against the glass. Here we need to examine the paper we found in the dominoes and put it back into the inventory. So we need to place the crow's hands in this position and the fish's legs in this position. Now we need to insert a figure into the fish's mouth, and we've got the achievement smoked fish. Now we need to light it with a lighted match. Now let's click on the bottom of the glass, and it has filled with the wine. And now we need to fill the glass with wine to a certain height, and hit the glass of wine with the spoon. Remember the note that sounds when the glass is a certain fullness. Now we need to play the melody that the dove the dove sang, the dove, or that the pagan sang. So now let's look to the right. To get the achievement feather, we need to pull the rope down several times and look at the fallen feather. Now let's turn around and pick up the pin, the safety pin, and turn around again. Here we need to attach the pin to the wall of the box and tie a rope to it. To get the achievement you died, we need to look up and find ourselves captured by the dark soul. Now, let's now if we let's return to the starting position. Here we need to use the knife to open the jar of flies and click on the jar. If we look at this paper from the box, and now we need to read the instructions. Every row and every column and never three in a row. So we need to arrange the flies and larvae according to the hint. So it means we need not to do it this way. And three flies. Now, of all the flies here have turned into fireflies. So let's take them. Now let's look up. But before we now do this, we need to. I need to say that from the time we now will look up, we need to quickly apply apply it to the dark essence of the fireflies. And get a black cube. And we have completed the game. So please make sure to like and subscribe. And that's all for now. Bye guys.